Hello, YouTube people! Because this is the start of the cron for the YouTube. I've been streaming for like 5 minutes. You missed it. You missed a whole bunch of things. If you don't want to miss the spicy things on stream, then you should watch the streams. But anyway, look at me being excited about houses. Exactly. I'm always excited about many things. I'm going to pop over onto the gameplay. It's hopefully going to detect me. Oh! Wait, is it on the right setting? Oh, bloody hell. And NVIDIA broadcast doesn't update. It's probably why it's looking so rad. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, yes, it's OBS virtual camera. That's not even slightly fucking close. Hey, there we go. I'm back, baby. You know, Colonel shitting in the sink and everything. Oh, my God, yeah. Exactly. That is why you need to come join these streams. I need to turn the sound on. Am I going to spam Sisters of Avalon? No, because fucking spammy units is just boring. I'm only playing on normal, so I don't really feel a need. Oh, yeah, you're just colonized, aren't you, bro? That's why you're up there. Oh my God, the public order here isn't... Oh, I thought it was going to be much worse than it is, but no, that's actually fairly reasonable. We may as well have this be a it's a bit in the middle of fucking nowhere, though, isn't it? Yeah, why not? Gives a nice little recruitment base in the northwest. Oh, there's a spider on my lights. How fun. There's not really anything I can build, so I will leave it for now. Things so different over here in the old world. Over there. That sort of reminded me of Anno. Oh, I love Anno so much. Thank you to everyone that watched it. I really do appreciate it. Those of you that give a chance to videos that aren't just Warhammer 2. Those of you that don't. Fucking scum. No, it's fine. Watch the videos that you enjoy, because that's what I do. I don't watch every video that comes out from someone. I just watch the stuff on the topics that I enjoy. So I can't really blame anyone else for doing the same. Right, we're also at war with these guys. Am I gonna need? Am I gonna need anyone else? Oh, thank you for the follow, Linux Shook 58. Thank you very much, sir. Really great video. Really made me want to play the game. It made me want to play the game. Like, normally when I finish making a video, like, oh my God, what happened to my voice? It's like when I finish playing on stream Total War, like the last thing I want to do is then play more Total War most of the time, because I'm just like, all right, I just need a break. I want to make a video on it. I'm just like, I'd rarely play this game in my free time. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. Love your Lords ranked, all the Lords in Warhammer. Thank you very much. That was a big, long project. I tell you what. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, once I finish making a video on something, I very rarely want to play it, but with Anno, I finished it and immediately I was like, damn, I just want to play more of this. And I have been, and I've been really enjoying it. If you've never played it before, highly recommend you give it a go. And if you haven't watched the video, please, I'm begging you. Can I get Phoenix Guard yet? Sure bloody hope so. Sci-fi Annos have always been my favorite side of the series. I thought the idea of certain buildings changing the environment was really cool. I've only played 1800 so far. I wanted to play like the rest of them because, like, if it's the same gameplay in different eras, then that's cool, and I do like sci-fi. But I heard the reviews for the other ones weren't as good, and they weren't as like enjoyable as 1800 and such, so I haven't played them yet. But you know, if they're any good, I would certainly be open to giving them a try, and if there was a lot of interest on the channel, I could certainly make some videos on them, but I'm not going to kid myself here. I'm almost certain that there will not be any interest on the channel, but hey ho. What you gonna do? No, we can't get Phoenix Guard yet. Right, so let's march him over here. Oh, we're like just a hair away from getting the Sisters. That's fine, it's not the end of the world. Oh, Fences Blades. Wow, I really don't care. Ooh, Tyrion making an attack for Rakav. Interesting. 1800 is definitely the high point of the series now. See, that's what I'm afraid of. If I played 1800 first and then I play some of the other ones, am I just going to play them all and be like, damn, this is not good? Or are they still, like, decent, just not as good? That's what I want to know. Hello, and welcome to the Total War stream where I just talk about anything but Total War. Because to hide my supreme boredom of the series. No, I'm not bored of the series just yet. I think it's the problem with Warhammer at the moment, for me personally, is the fact that, like, this game isn't going to change now. And that's it. Like, if we're lucky, we'll get, you know, the Warriors of Chaos update when they get updated in Warhammer 3. But as it stands right now, the game isn't going to change. So, like, there's not really anything to, like, plan for and look forward to. So I'm just kind of like in a sort of hibernation waiting for Warhammer 3. Why do I just gotta lose the Phoenix Guard, bro? Not ideal. I really don't want to fight it. Finally, you catch me live. You did, iFlyer. Played Troy the other day. I was instantly bored. I think I've been spoiled by the Univarian and Warhammer. That is, yeah, that is a bit of a problem with Troy. They've really, it was, I don't want to say it's set up to fail because Troy definitely hasn't failed. It's done okay. It's got a decent player base for a Saga game. There's definitely nothing terrible about it. I just think releasing the same year as Warhammer 3 is meant to release and being a fantasy game, it's just people aren't looking for Troy. They don't really care about it because all they want to think about right now is Warhammer 3, and that's it. And for the historical fans, they had Rome Remastered earlier in the year, so they're not interested in it either. So it's really kind of been caught in this awkward in-between releases period where no one is really looking for it. They're just kind of waiting for other things, which is a bit of a shame because Troy as a game is decent. It has some really great mechanics I hope they implement into Warhammer 3 in future games. Like the diplomacy is really good. Can we win that now? The diplomacy is really good. The I quite like it's got a much more complex economy, which, you know, it does make the game a lot harder, but it does also make it a lot deeper and more interesting in some aspects. Can I just occupy Magical Forest? Oh yeah, I can. Fuck yeah, Alarielle. You go, girl. You go, Glen Coco. I'm probably not going to build much here, just a load of economy shit. Is there any point in getting that? Oh, wow. Never mind, it was just being weird. Income trade. Yeah, we may as well just go for that to stack the buffs. Poggers. Need Warhammer 3 teams of motivation. Exactly, exactly. Like these little side games are going to be the best games for new mechanics to... Yeah, because they're going to introduce these new mechanics in the Saga games because, like, if you introduce a massive new mechanic in Warhammer 3, although that being said, I would love to see, like, some daring new things in Warhammer 3 that we haven't seen before, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see for that. They can experiment a lot more in the Saga games. It's a lot more freedom to do, like, the stuff that you want to try, but you aren't confident in. Like, not confident is the wrong term, but, like, not as confident in as you are in your tried and true formulas. Going on a long ramble here, but the consensus of it is Troy isn't that bad, but everyone is waiting for Warhammer 3, and that's the big problem that a lot of people are having right now. Direct damage, sure. Handmaiden of the Everqueen. Would you like a, I don't fucking know, to be honest, what to give you. Let's go for, sure, just Wound Maker. Wound, not womb. Let's go for that. What would you have done to the Sisters of Twilight? What do you mean, what would I have done to them? Just release them. I think they're alright as they are, man. There's nothing too bad with them. I mean, the release mechanic was a little bit crap, but apart from that, yeah, they're decent. Nothing wrong with them. Hey, good job. We did it. Hooray. Full city sieges come back in Warhammer 3, baby. That is what we're all waiting for and praying for. Full, just balls to the wall sieges. You know, all the minor settlements, everything. Just having full actual sieges. That is just what everyone wants. Straight up. Nothing else to say about that. I wholeheartedly agree. That would help with the mass cheesing of siege battles. Yeah, the siege battles in 2 are just... oh, they are not good. Just having one wall to attack or defend just turns it into a... You're just slaying shit at or over a wall. And that's not fun for anyone to actually cancel all that. And then start the recruitment here. There we go. I'd rather get that queued up than anything else. And yes, I know it's not the most efficient, but, you know, if you wanted efficient gameplay, you probably shouldn't have come to watch me, if I can say my words properly. Yikes. I don't really like Tempest. I know it's decent versus flying targets, but, like, the amount of time I come across flying targets compared to the amount of time I don't is pretty large. Right, what am I actually working on these days? I still got a Confederation debuff. No, I do not. So could I try Confederating one of these boys? Damn it. I remember when I finished your Goric series on YouTube was great. Well, thank you very much, sir. Really enjoyed the Sisters of Twilight campaign, but man, oh man, was it easy, yeah. The high... I feel like it's happened both times when a new... Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Snadarino. I don't know why I'm not getting sound for that, but I should be. The problem with the latest two characters... The latest two... I got sound for that one, apparently. The problem with the latest two factions to get reworked is, like, playing them after they got reworked has just been such a walk in the park. They've been so disgustingly overpowered. Like, playing the Sisters of Twilight was just easy, and then playing the Beastmen now is just so fucking easy. It's ridiculous. Flavor armies of the Sisters of Doom stacks, exactly. I just have no interest in Doom stacks. I just get bored. Like, I just see it and I'm just like... Oh, well, I mean, I build most of my armies the exact same, but I build them with different units. It's not like I'm just building with all the same unit. Right, I'm going to go up here and probably declare war on these guys, because I haven't really got anything better to do while I wait for Chaos to turn up so I can get my victory condition. I'm just going to need to spam out armies to bury the other High Elves in strength rank, and then I should be able to confederate them quite easily. What's like the new Lizardman campaign, but again, found it super easy. What, Oxyotl? I don't think Oxyotl's as easy. He's certainly very strong. I don't think it's as easy as something like the Beastmen or the Wood Elves. Horace, guys, most excited for 513 Ogre Kingdoms. That is a good shout. Where do I get my sexy shirts? What, you mean like my t-shirt or my delightful Hawaiians? Baby, I think some of these were from Primark, from some place on Amazon. All over, baby. Anywhere I can find them. I've picked me up a delightful, fresh Hawaiian. They're just a fashion statement. Really? I'm most excited for Nurgle because Plague Pappy is the closest I can get to vampire counts outside of playing the vampire counts. So obviously I'm all about that. Might just recruit another lord here. There we go. Tried it, having too much fun. Steamroller with Torox, but even his just, yeah. Like, Torox was like, oh, this is fun, and then you just steamroll the entire map in 2 turns, and you're like, oh. Well, that was over quickly. It's not that I didn't have fun. It's that the fun was so short-lived that I didn't really get a chance to sink my teeth in, if that makes sense. Now, should I launch another offensive on the lizards? I mean, they're not really at war then. Who are my allies at war with? That's a good question. That's always a good place to look when you need some wars. I mean, I'm in wars, but I'm not really doing anything about them, you know. Right, we're against Nagaron, but we can't do shit about them. Windstooth could go up to the top, but I really don't like exploring this area because the attrition is just too painful. Well, that's unfortunate. Where are they? They have 1 settlement, and it's right there. Okay, right. Interesting. Alright, I don't know what to do. I'm probably just going to send them across the top, secure this area of the map, and then maybe move into the old world if I can't find anything better to do. I hate this stage of the game. Where you just, like, so strong that you just easily went, like, rolling through, but you don't really have a direction because you've just wiped out everyone that you really want to. Wait for all the latest DLCs to get nerfed to make them harder to play. Well, like I just said, I'm not sure that this game's going to get updated much more, so you might be waiting a long time for that one. Now the final DLCs come on, this game just feels... Not abandoned, because they patched it the other day. But it just doesn't feel like it's going to change much. Which is fine, you know. I get they want to work on Warhammer 3. But until we have Warhammer 3, it's just going to seem like, oh, we've been abandoned. Right, you can move next turn. Cool. Or resolve spam is just what, like, most campaigns turn into me. And I don't really mind because, like, I'm more into the campaign side of the game rather than battling. Like, I don't mind the occasional battle, but campaign is just so much more intriguing for me. Like, figuring out the best strategy to roll over your opponent and such. But there's just no point to it with Beastmen. It's just like, if there is a settlement next to it, it doesn't matter if it's an enemy. Like, because everyone's an enemy when you're a Beastman. You know, you are a hammer and everything literally looks like a nail. So you just walk around bashing everything that you can, and that's all you do for the entire campaign. And it does start to get... I'm hesitant to say boring, but, you know, that's the way that I'm kind of leaning towards. It does start to get a bit boring. I'm sorry, Torox. What are you going to do? You're boring. There's really not much point going for that, is there? How many turns? 5. Fuck me. Right, okay. I'll sit there for 5 turns, bud. You sit tight there, partner. We'll get you something to do soon. Don't you worry about that. Get one of of those, one of those. You a wall. Just finding places to throw my gold at this stage.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
I feel like they probably need to do some rework into the late game of Total War games. Oh shit. Because you know, I don't hate the auto resolve spam, but it certainly isn't engaging, the most engaging type of gameplay. Whack-a-mole Torx, exactly. But I don't really know how they could rework it. Possibly something like the Three Kingdoms system, where like the three strongest factions absorb all the others. But it's kind of hard to do that when you are, you know, when you're separated by more than just like, oh, we're of different loyalties. Like, you can't really have the lizard men just be absorbed into the High Elves, as cool as that would be. But something like that would be quite cool. Maybe just have like, I suppose that just happens anyway. Like, it normally just boils down to one of the legendary lords of a faction being stronger than all the others, and them just being like the final boss. But if they could make it into like an actual challenge, that'd be more interesting. Because most of the time when the AI is in control of a faction, they'll pretty much just run it straight into the ground. Which is a shame. Is there any point going that? Sure. Gives us more money. Money. This is the point in the game where you just have that much gold that it's kind of hard to... It's almost hard to spend it all. I mean, you can, don't get me wrong, but it's becoming a little bit challenging. What do you lot think? Think it's a good way to rework the end game? Something like Three Kingdoms? If you've not played it, by the way, brief explanation because I've only done it a few times. It seems like the strongest three factions just become the Three Kingdoms. Oh, who saw that one coming? And then like they absorb everyone else and just become this huge, like all-out battle against the other two to beat them out. I do like the fact you can see we'd probably lose an auto resolve. I like it. I know a lot of people probably won't because it makes auto resolve much easier to use and like less. I'm hesitant to say less risky because it isn't, because it's the same amount of risk. You can just see what that risk is. I'm all for it because like when I started using it, I found myself playing more battles than I did before. Because before I would see, like medium or like low casualties or whatever. Like I've got a high chance to win and I think, oh, I'll just play that. And then I'd lose some units and I'm like, shit. But in this one, I'll see I'm going to lose units. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to lose them, so I'll play it. So it just causes me to play a few more than I normally would. Oh shit, I didn't get you to sell that one, did I? My bad. The red dessert. And yes, before you say it, I know it's desert. I know there's someone out there that's going to say it. I think I'm serious. But I'm not. Anyway. I'm hoping to see some interesting mechanic changes in 3. I think that Three Kingdoms thing I'm talking about would be quite cool to see like a demonic versus order one. So like all the demonic forces, like at the end of the game, they all like become chaos undivided or some shit. I don't know the full lore here, so you're gonna have to bear with me and my poor explanations. But I think it'd be pretty cool. There we go. To see like, okay, we're in the end game now, Cap, and yeah, sure, why not? Oh, hello, Cher. It's been a while, friend. How you doing? Unrealistic wish. Okay, I'll finish my point, and then I'll come to that because that is an excellent question. All the chaos are like, okay, damn, we need to take this order out. Let's all join forces, and then whoever's the strongest just absorbs the others, and that's it. You just got to take on all chaos at once, and they unlock all the rosters of everything. And equally with the order tide, it's like, okay, you're in charge. You are the strongest defender of the old, I don't know, the mortal realm, whatever you want to call the non-chaos realm. I don't know what it's all called, okay? I'm not a lore person. I'm a gamer person. Thank you for the follow, Pitial Pagio. Unrealistic wish. Oh, faction leaders hall. Yes. I think it's not unreasonable to assume that ogres are going to have some sort of cooking mechanic. It just depends what form it takes. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. It's like the Odd Tide, you just take control of everyone. It doesn't matter what faction they are. You can just recruit, you know, units of any faction in any army as long as it's in the settlement that has access to those units. I think that'd be really neat to see. Doubt it'd happen, but it'd be pretty cool. But my most unrealistic one. This is another thing to do with factions using other units. Factions using other factions' units. I'd like something with either Nurgle or another undead faction. If they can, when they kill enemy units, resurrect them and like resummon them to fight for them. We kind of saw something like this with Rakarth. Like when you take out, you know, some monsters, you gain them to fight for you. I'd quite like to see something like that for the Vampire Council. Like you've felled a Carnosaur in battle and you can summon an undead Carnosaur to fight for you. I think that'd be just oh, that'd be so much fun. Just opens up like whole new opportunities for the Vampire Council to do just ridiculous shit. Are any of these in good for like global stuff? I suppose that's capacity. Sure, I'll go for that one. Trying to burn my gold here. Can you tell? Anything looks more cool than Undead. Yeah, that is the only problem with it. Like the amount of work you would need to do to get models created for every single one of the units to have an Undead variant would be so much. This is more than possible. Oh, you want to be able to run it without your PC exploding? Yeah, well, sorry. CA can't do that. Yeah, doubt CA would implement something like that because it'd be crazy. Oh. Can you feel it? We have Kolek, Archaon, Prince Igvold, Grog, Hevold, Crom. Azrael. I'm just seeing if we have any funny names. Eber, Ragnar, that's a good one. Neraith, and then Sarthoriel, the Everwatcher. Very spooky. I'm just taking over your enemy's artillery and defending something behind their lines. It'd be cool if you could do it like within the battle. Like you take out the unit and it like leaves a little, like you can see their corpses, and if you cast like a summon, there's like a percentage chance that it'll raise that unit from the dead and it starts to fight for you. That'd be incredibly overpowered, but oh my god, it'd be so much fun. Oh my god. Sure, let's go for that. Let's build even faster because we're doing a lot of building right now. Sure, I'll go for that and no, really? One of those? Yeah, sure. Now that increases our income faction wide, which you can never complain about. Some kind of zombie units. Yeah, they'd have to be like worse. They can't obviously just, oh, you resurrected a steam tank. Have a zombie steam tank that has the like same stats. No, it'd have to have some like some debuffs to it. Like it starts to have to be heavily impacted from being undead. Otherwise, it just would not be balanced. Undead forest dragon. I mean, we have undead dragons. That's not exactly out of the realm of possibilities to have an undead forest dragon. Damn it, I forgot to do it again. Trying to think what else would be ridiculous. Like an undead, what do you call it? What's the big one? No, not the Troglodons. The really, but what are they called? Someone help me out here. The huge things. My penis. No, that's not it. Great joke. And it is a joke. Oh boy, demonetized. What are they called? The really fucking big things. Oh my god, how am I forgetting this name? Dreadsaurians, thank you, sir. Scorant Torrent, excellent. Give yourself a cookie and a gold star. Yeah, the Dreadsaurians, imagine a zombie one of them, that'd be just hilarious. I mean, also hilariously overpowered, but hilarious nonetheless. Am I using this as a recruitment area, or have I just kind of left this as a Elifinar's developed 6? I'm leaning towards that one. So once again, 22,000. I might just leave all of these on growth, try and rush growing the rest of the empire out. I forgot I had that, to be honest with you, Chief. The Phoenix, I'm not really bothered for growing those. Like, they're rank 4. It'd take 3 armies to get through them. I'm sorry, I know this is extremely exciting gameplay, but, whew. Oh boy. Cast it in a big fight and the commander and units get summoned. Oh, yes. Just like an area, just kind of like Invocation of the Heck, but instead of healing your units, it summons the dead enemies. That'd be absolute pog. I mean, it's absolute horseshit, but it would be pretty cool. Master Mage, well done for your fantastic magical abilities. Oh, I got that voice every yawn. That's what happens, folks. You McDonald's for your lunch and then you just sleep the rest of the day. Honestly, it kicked my ass. I never eat it. And this is why, because it kills me. Ooh, I see you there, Chaos. Hiya. Hey, we'll have to do something about that in a minute. Well, you have a garrison, so you're absolutely fucked. But you'll slow them down at least a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Right, my victory conditions. Short, right. I need to own all the Heil things. I'm working on that. 8 of these, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Lothan on there? 6. What about Tory Breast? 6. Well, I could just literally just walk in and roll some of these. Yeah, if I really was desperate, I could just go like walk into Itza, get that, and then walk into like the Awakening and get that. So I'm not too worried about those. So I'm just gonna have to start fighting out armies to try and get as many dudes as I possibly can. Do I have 2 spare slots in this army? I've just realized now I ain't got no gold. LBV Warhammer 3 videos are only 2-3 months ago. Yeah, exactly. Where's our news, Sega? Damn it, September! I demand it! Someone's Emir called the Sister Twilight back from the Dengel, their abilities for a short time. That'd be overpowered. I think summoning a legendary lord would be a bit strong. Although, oh my god, that'd be such a great mechanic. Like if you kill an enemy lord as the vampire counts, you get like the option to... Yeah, we saw that coming. You get the option to, like, basically corrupt them and, like, enslave an undead version as a lord. And, like, they are severely weakened, but they are their legendary lord self. That'd be really cool. The army stand near a building when the enemy attacked. Will the army join in? If they have that little arrow going towards it, then yes, they can reinforce. I don't know about duty being its own reward, buddy boy. Ooh, 5% income from all buildings. Look at that. Delicious. What does Saint Louis even mean? Do you have any Hiles in the chat that can translate for me? I don't want to take attrition in my own goddamn lands. Not in my own lands, no less. I'm taking attrition. Bullshit, sir. Bullshit. You should be fine since they've just, well, had the booty handed to him by a minor settlement. I think you should have no problem taking them out. Right, first things first, let's get you an army. What are you missing? What do you want? Oh, probably dragoons. Which one's the best one? Moon. Well, that's 840. That seems so cheap. 840 for a dragon? Are you shitting me right now? Why is it so cheap? Archie and Colour can see what we need to take those lads out. Or someone does. It probably end up being Carl. Let's be honest. Why are they so goddamn cheap, bro? Fuck. Star Dragon, that's the best one, ain't it? I don't know. It means I'm an elf and everyone hates me. Why am I alive? Something like this. What? Is that a response to something I said like a long time ago and I've already forgot about? I have no goddamn idea what you're saying, sir. Yeah, I thought I'd skip that. Where else? Oh, the Red Desert. Of course. IL, exactly. Well, we're only playing him for one more week, and then who is it actually? I think it's Alberic. Yeah, I think it is. I think he's next. It's Alarielle, Alberic. Yeah, that makes most sense. So it's Alberic next. So we're playing Bretonia next, which fucking hell, you want to talk about falling asleep? Playing Bretonia, boring. By boring, I mean I'm so fucking bad at them, and I hate them because they're shitty fucking French horse people. Nothing against the French, but it's nothing to do with the French. It's the fact that the accent is just so overly exaggerated on like Bretonia. Let me just interact with him real quick. Let's just see how authentic it is.
By the light of the lady.
By the light of the lady. Shut up. Like, I've never heard a French person speak like that. You sound so dumb. Oh my holy cannoli. Look at that trade agreement. Look at that gold. I could get a trade agreement with them. Although I'm more than likely going to go to war with them at some... Ah, fuck it, I don't care. Same with you. At least it gives me intel into your lands. Okay, I think that's everyone that likes me. Yeah. Clanmolder, do you want a trade agreement? Damn it, I thought I'd accept that. I've been bamboozled.